We in here. We in here. We in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're going to get it back jumping again, man. Topic of the show, Inter-High MVPs. What's going on with Mikey Williams? What's going on with the NBA playoffs? You know, y'all got to fill me in. What happened with the end of the season? And what's the high school hoops? So I want you guys tune in, drop a comment, share the stream. This is the last episode of season 1 officially. Then I'm coming back with some new stuff for y'all, like new intro, new music, new videos, and then I got the archive. So y'all know I got like 10 games I ain't never dropped, right? So I'm gonna shake the rust off. You know what I mean? I gotta shake the rust off. But let me get the intro video. See, I'm so rusty I can't even find it. Here we go.
Over a bitch, still got plans to get my mama out the hood when I get rich. We just some young niggas who stand on parents for ain't switch. Still got plans to get my mama out the hood when I get rich. We just some young niggas who stand on business. We ain't gonna switch. I put my life.
I gotta shake the rust off. So yeah, today here's what I want to talk about. The Inter-High MVPs, Talon Petway from North, Bryan, Bascones, I hope I'm saying that right, from South. So I got a couple videos I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna be on here all night. I know everyone's enjoying their great weather weekend, so you know, but I want to just jump on here real quick. Yo, I'm gonna say this because I gotta say what I gotta say. I gave y'all the wide open layup and they bummed it. How you bum the wide open layup, man? It's like who was that, Brandon Knight against the Nets? You bum the wide open layup. Basically threw you the alley-oop. I was CP3 throwing the alley-oop to Blake Griffin back in 2012 and y'all missed it. But anyway, let me share my screen. And if anyone want to join the stream, the link is in the comment section. So I'm going to head right over to the Telegram right now. And let's take a look at the Inter-High all-scholastic athletes. And it's no surprise. It's no surprise to me, at least. Oh, where'd it go? Let me get this link back up. It's no surprise to me, at least, that the person on the cover is on the cover. So that being Talon Petway, And then also Bryan, who's a beast on the inside. So I'm going to play 2 videos for you guys. I'm going to look at the complete list. I want you guys to tell me what you think. Did they get it right? Did they get it wrong? Who got snubbed? Was Talon actually the MVP? Or did someone else deserve it? All right, let me get this screen back up. Told y'all I'm rusty, a little rusty. Here we go. All right. So, Inter High Basketball 2022-23 All-Stars. Right on the cover athlete, Talon Petway at North High School. The following athletes were named Inter High All-Stars for the 2022-23 winter season, as selected by the coaches from each team. Okay, so it was a coaches vote that came up with this list. So you got to respect that. Go back. We're going to start off with boys basketball. So for boys basketball at Burncoat, Jaden Echeverian. I think they spelled his name wrong. Maybe they didn't. Jaden, the lefty from Burncoat. I'm not surprised. John Carlos Pimentel. I think they also spelled his name wrong. Maybe they didn't. Pimentel. And then Kevin Dunn. Doherty, we had Azir McLean, Hines, Joey Bowden, and Josiah Reyes. So Josiah made it as a freshman. Hey, yo, Josiah, that's a big deal, bro. Already as a freshman making all scholastic awards. North High School, the MVP, Talon Petway. Joe Okla, honorable mention MVP. T-Shawn Steele, Kari Bryan, and Amir Jenkins. So basically the entire starting lineup. I'm pretty sure that's the starting lineup, right? Wow. South, Alex Johnson and Cassidy Bonsu. Okay, not surprised at that either. And then Main South, you got Juan Vega and Abizar Rivera. So that's what's up. So basically, Alex Johnson and Joe Okla were honorable mention MVPs, and Talon Petway was the MVP. From the girls' side, Mia Haynes at Burncoat and Nitzy Robles, and then Kylie Miller. Doherty, Emma Quinn. Wow, Doherty has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7. Emma Quinn, Shariah Scott, Cummins, Naraya Horton, Morgan Gentilucci, Emily Scowen, and Frankie McMahon. Okay. Dang, Doherty had damn near their whole team. Main South girls, Natalie Nguyen, Erica Marone, and Shanique Suarez. They spelled her name wrong too. All right. Then North girls had Jakayla Edmonds. And then the MVP on the girls' side was Bryan Bascones. And if I'm saying that wrong, let me know how to pronounce it. But Bryan Bascones, the MVP of the girls' division in Inter High Worcester basketball. Honorable mention MVP, Ariana Gonzalez. Congratulations, Ariana Gonzalez, Jayla Colon, Naima Blue, and Jazzy Santiago. Okay. So I just wanted to shout them out and, show some love to that list. I think that's very important. I did have some videos that I wanted to play. I have a video of Talon and I have a video of Bryan, but I'm not sure. Is it too hot or something in here? We got to see how my connection is. So let me see if I could get this up for you guys. Coach Robinson, I see you doing your thing with Mass Elite. I see you got some guys from Doherty and from Fitchburg. So that's what's up. Felipe, shout out to you. All right, let me see if I could get this these videos up for you guys. We're going to watch this short clip I put together of Talon in his game against Fitchburg, and we could see what makes Talon the MVP of the boys' side. All right, so let me get this screen up for you guys. We're going to watch Talon. The thing with Talon, I'll let the video speak, and I'll give a little commentary while the video's playing. So this is loading up. It's not posted yet, but it will be posted for you guys later. Pronounce Bascones. Okay, Bascones. So not Bascones. Bascones. I got you, bro. All right, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to start off with Talon Petway. Hopefully it plays. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all good. Here we go. Let me turn down the HD just a little bit so it'll play smoother. We're going to put it in 720 and hopefully that works out. All right. Add to stream. First day back. LOL versus FHS. Yeah, no, man. Here we go. I wanted to just play that for you guys. I'm going to run it back and I'm going to give my commentary and let you guys know why I think he's the MVP while I play this video. So I'll let you guys see it without me talking. Now I'm going to tell you why he's the MVP. And this comes as no surprise to me. If you go back and do the history and you watch, if you go back and read my articles, you know, I could bring it up and show you guys, but I think some of you guys already know. The reason why Talon is the MVP, let me make sure this is sharing. Let me read the comments real quick. Dan Akeo, what's good, bro? Coach Robinson says, got trauma from this. Also, did I go get some woo hoopers? McLean from Doherty, Jaden, and Gideon from Burncoat. Yeah, those are good pickups. Those are definitely good pickups for that Mass Elite team. I definitely got to see you guys play. But here's the reason why Talon is the MVP. And yeah, let's watch this real quick. Let me give my commentary. All right, so other than his size, it's very difficult. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the. I want to be on the screen too. Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right. So, as I was saying, other than his size, it's very hard to critique parts of his game. But as you can see, he's a great finisher. He's athletic. He's a floor general. He has superb footwork, like the pull-up. He's pretty much always balanced. Out in the open court, he has great court vision. Could stop on a dime. Look at the footwork, you know, and then he could drop it off and set up other players and make them better. You know, he's a true definition of a point guard. Could handle pressure, physical pressure as well. Although he's a little bit smaller, as he gets stronger, you know, it's going to be very difficult for guys to try to push him around. You know, as you can see, he's smart. You're going to see he's crafty. He has great IQ. He knows how to play the game, you know, to get refs involved or thinking that, you know, other guys are fouling him. He has, you know, he knows how to act, basically, for lack of better words. But this is my favorite clip right here. Boom, with the step back, pull up. And there was supposed to be another clip in there where he sold a foul, but I guess I missed it. So, you know, he knows how to play the game. Talon, to me, is clearly the best player. Yeah, he says Talon is a two-way player. if Talon was 6 feet, or he thinks he's 6 feet. I don't know if he's actually 6 feet yet. But if Talon was like 2 or 3 inches taller, which he might get there, I think Talon could end up being a pro. You know what I mean? And then if he gets another year, which he's probably going to do, to play prep and get adjusted to that level. I've seen guys smaller than Talon playing at IMG versus Worcester Academy. And Talon has a better jump shot. It's just that Talon is not as physical as that kid was from IMG, who was only like 5'7", maybe. So I don't think his size is going to stop him from doing what he's capable of doing. So, shout out to you, Talon, on the MVP, man. Hey, Dan Akayo, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, this is the first one back in a month. I tried to give these dudes the alley-oop, and they bummed it. You know what I'm saying? Wide open layups. You know what I mean? But thank you for the comment. Love this podcast. Very well put. This one's going to be a quick one, guys. I'm just tapping in. Next, I want to show some love and support to the girls' side. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I took a break because it wasn't that interesting anymore. But you know what is interesting? Girls basketball is. And I know you guys have been seeing it. Y'all saw it with Iowa and the girl from, I don't want to get it wrong, LSU or Maryland. She used to play at Maryland. What's her name? Somebody type her name in the comment. With the Tony Yayo, John Cena. Girls basketball, if you actually watch it, you see that they're excelling faster than the guys' side of basketball is, meaning that while everyone's paying attention to the guys, the girls are becoming a lot more skilled and way more athletic. So the girls' side is growing, exponentially, and the guys are the guys. So I think the girls' side is actually more interesting and has a lot of room for growth that people aren't paying attention to. Now, obviously, that has to start with like training and things of that nature. Like people have to actually get more invested in the actual girls' side of the sport, which is something that Kobe was doing before he passed away. Kelvin, I see you. What's good, bro? What's good, Kelvin? I see you been in that gym, man. Kelvin, I see you been in that gym. I told you, yo, bro, you better keep that right up. Yeah, I mean, watch the hook. Can't be getting knocked out. Keep that right up. But nah, I'm just messing with you, bro. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, Felipe Angel Reese. That's right. Everyone's sleeping on the girls' side. Watching a couple years, man, a few years. I'll be playing NBA 2K and I'll be playing with the girls. You know what I mean? It's just a little bit more interesting. Yeah, Coach Robinson, Aaliyah Boston, #1 pick, right from Worcester Academy to NC State, won the Naismith Award. Many accolades, So yeah, shout out to Aaliyah Boston. Who should get drafted by? It's damn, I forgot who she got drafted by. But see, that's where we got to get better with knowing like the girls' side of basketball. Yep. And that was Angel Reese. But let me play this video of Bryan. It's like 1:30, and it's against Leominster. And I'm gonna let it play, and then I'm gonna give my commentary. So I'm gonna bring this up. And once again, the video's not up yet, but I will get that up for you guys if you guys want to watch it. So and do me a favor. I need you guys to do me a favor. Okay, Indiana. All right, she got drafted by Indiana. Guys, do me a favor, please. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through this, and then eventually I want to talk about like NBA playoffs. Can someone give me a playoff update? I know Felipe, you was talking about the Warriors. Are they doing that thing? How they looking? I know the Celtics smoked the was it the Hawks? And I know Miami won last night to advance through their play-in game. So yeah, and then also I wanted to talk about Mikey Williams a little bit because Imani Bates, Mikey Williams, Ja Morant, like what's going on? Can somebody tell me who's responsible for this? Is it a cultural thing? Should people just take personal responsibility? Like what's going on? I want to know what you guys think. All right. So I'm gonna get this video of Bryan. All right, it's loaded up. And I'm going to increase the, well, let me share it first. Thank you guys for your patience. I told you I'm a little bit rusty, but here we go. Bryan, the MVP of the girls' side of Inter-High basketball. We're going to take a look at what makes Bryan special as a player. You know, I spoke to Shamrock Sports about Bryan. He had some good commentary. I'm probably going to read that. I'll let the video play, and then I'll share his message and what he said about Bryan. But first, here we go. Let me make sure you guys could see the screen. Add to the stream. I'm going to remove myself. And we're going to watch Bryan. I'm going to remove this comment. And here we go. Let's give it a look. All right, so that was Bryan Bascones, and I'll let you guys watch it, and I want to let you guys know what I think when I watch her play, personally. But first, I'm gonna read what Shamrock Sports had to say about Bryan, and you guys can let me know if you agree or not. So Shamrock Sports says Bryan is Tim Duncan. So he's saying she's the lady Tim Duncan, huh? He said, I'm doing her career video, and I keep telling her pops it's going to be at 12 hours of the same bleep. Her getting an offensive rebound and going right back up for the putback. She gives herself up every play. Her motor is always her top speed. She's played girls twice her size and performed the exact same as girls her size. She's a power forward playing center, smoothest transition player since last year. Hasn't stopped trending upwards, not even once. Just an absolute dog under the rim, sweetheart demeanor, but indeed very mean. Ha ha ha. Fearless domination. And then okay, New York Knicks beat the Cavaliers. Diego for WA girls. What do you mean by that, Coach Robinson? And Felipe says, I'm so biased about this. But yeah, so I'm gonna replay the video. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think when I watch her play. So yeah, I'll give my commentary. So obviously she's a force down low, right? Like she's a beast, left-handed. And you know, I love her energy. I love how she's also a good teammate. So you see the same way she gets hyped for herself, she gets hyped for her teammates. So I think that's a big deal. I put Diego in there saying box out because that's exactly what she does. She boxes out. So a lot of these clips aren't flashy, but you see how she basically creates extra opportunities for her teammates, which is, you know, it's a big deal. She gets a lot of rebounds. Like she's a rebound machine. A lot of times she gets the rebound, she kicks it back out. She doesn't even take the shot for herself. So very unselfish. You know, she has a knack for knowing where the ball is going to be. Yeah, you guys see it. Look at the hustle, right? Look at the hustle. Selfless player, very selfless player. Boom, rebound. Here you go. You know, she makes her teammates better. So just like Talon Petway, she makes her teammates better, but it's just in a different way. Like she does dirty work down low. She gets the rebound. She fights for loose balls. I mean, she steals. I mean, they all do that, to be honest. Their whole team does that. But, you know, she does it from a different power forward center position. So, you know, you got to show some respect, man. Nothing really flashy, just hard work, grind, grit, and she gets it done. So that's what I see when I watch. If you guys agree, you know, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. But that's what I see when I watch. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Talon Petway and Bryan Bascones. Congratulations on being named the Inter High MVPs. You guys definitely deserve it. Talon definitely probably the most fun, exciting player to watch in Worcester. And then Bryan's just a beast. And Bryan, I think, is only a sophomore, about to be a junior, and Talon's a junior. So they're not even done yet. Oh, I didn't. You think WA will hire Diego? I didn't hear anything about that, bro. You know, I've been under a rock for a month, so you got to fill me in. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, brother. So is that a rumor? Diego might go. Nah, he won't do that. If he does do it, I know some of the girls are gonna go with him. Ain't that right? Okay, he says WA girls program is up for grabs. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely capable and qualified. You know, it's just I guess we have to see if it's just a match or not. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's up. I put the link in. Oh, I wanted to talk about yeah, I wanted to transition and talk about oh, a couple things actually. See, I'm rusty. I'm not even prepared. The link's in the chat if anyone wants to join. I want to talk about a couple things. So let me get this together real quick. I want to talk about our friend Mikey Williams. I wanted to talk about shout out to Jalen Kirkland. I'm gonna bring that post up too. Jalen Kirkland from Oakmont, who's at Tilton now, is taking an unofficial visit and workout to Assumption College on Tuesday. So if all goes well, maybe he'll get an offer. You know, and I also seen he's been talking to other Division II schools like in New York and whatnot. So hey, Division II is pretty damn good. And watching Jalen Kirkland play, that kid got a lot better. You know, and that's really difficult to do with 1 year at a post-grad situation where you might be surrounded by other players who've been there for 2 years or 3 years, and then you just get injected in there for a year and have to adjust and perform. So he definitely did that. So shout out to Jalen Kirkland, man. Says WA is hiring, and I know from inside sources it may happen. Hey, if it happens, one thing is guaranteed: he's not going alone. I know some of those girls are gonna find their way there too if it's a good fit. You know. Yeah, I want to bring up this post though, and I want to talk about the Mikey Williams thing. So, bring up this banner. So Mikey Williams, is his career over before it started? Meaning, you know, these are felony charges that he got hit with. So I want to know what you guys think. Is this a small deal? Is it a big deal? Is it, you know, he's just a kid? I want to bring up the poll results too, because I asked my Instagram audience what they thought, and it was interesting the feedback I got. So let me share this with you guys really quickly. My account real quick. Comments. How do you think about Ty from North Gorham Prep? I think that's great. What school is that? It was the Green School. I think Noah Vonleh went to that school. What school was it? Remind me what school that was, bro. I forgot what school it was, but yeah, I saw that a couple days ago. Yo, who won the state championship too? Who, like 1 through 4, girls and guys? Like, does anyone know who won the Division 5 boys, Division 4 boys, Division 3 boys, Division 2 boys, Division 1? Does anyone know? What about the girls? Division 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? You guys been paying attention? Coach Robinson said he's going to be fine. Okay. All right. I got to go to the source, right? HoopCentral508. If I unfollowed you on Instagram, it wasn't me that unfollowed you. When I brought my account back, it basically unfollowed every single. No, it unfollowed like a select group of people and left another group of people up. So I just cleared the whole thing, and now I'm like following everyone back that I was following before. So don't take it personal. But here we go. I'm gonna share my screen. Present my screen, share. We lost to them in Sweet 16. Okay, let me bring this up. I see the comments. Girls D2 Foxborough. Yeah, they had that girl, Cameron Collins. That girl, I watched her on video and I was like, dang, she's athletic, man. Like, she's gonna be hard to deal with because she's just like so unusually athletic, you know. Kelvin, yeah, that's right, New Hampton. Yeah, Noah Vonleh, who's in the NBA, he played for the Celtics this year. He went to New Hampton. He's from Massachusetts. You guys lost to Foxborough by 6. Oh, in the Sweet 16. Yeah, I saw that. I did end up seeing that. But they were a good team. So, you know, hopefully you guys do better next year. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for right here. Boom. Let me bring this up so you guys can see it. All right. So here he is, man. You know, I broke this. Nobody knew about this. Shout out to his pops for always staying tapped in and connected, letting me know how he's doing, where he's playing, and things of that nature. So Jalen Kirkland, Tilton 2023 post-grad, is taking his unofficial visit to Assumption University on Tuesday. He's going to work out with them. You know, he's like a 6'4", 6. I'm going to give him 6'5" wing player. He's been playing a lot of guard this year. He was getting buckets against Worcester Academy. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but he was getting buckets, man. So I think Assumption's a good fit for him. He could definitely play there. You know, in 2-3 years, he might be a problem if he gets to a place like Assumption, you know, or one of those any 10 schools. So shout out to you, Jalen Kirkland, man. You're doing your thing, bro. Doing your thing. Hopefully they offer you, you know, you got the skills. I know your pops went to UMass, played Division 1, I'm pretty sure. So that's a big deal, bro. Division 1, 2, or 3, it don't matter as long as you're playing. You had a good program, a school that you like. You know, don't let the division discourage you and make you feel like you're not, you know, like you're not what you are. And this was Jalen Kirkland, the most valuable player. So he's a post-grad, and he went to a new school and won the most valuable player. So that's a big deal, and that's really hard to do because, like I said, there were guys who were already there before him. So think about what that's like, trying to fit yourself in to a system and program in a year of desperation, and you only get one shot, and that boy got MVP. So shout out to him. Yep, shout out to him. Yeah. So anyone, send in your college commitments, college visits to be featured. I want to know who you're playing AAU with, where you are in the circuit. If you got a game next week, if you want me to come out, shoot me a message, you know, but, you know, we're going to have to, you know, talk about that because, you know, time is limited now. But if you want coverage, definitely send me an email, HoopCentral508@gmail.com. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Mia Haynes. I hope I'm saying that right. Mia Haynes from Burncoat. She just committed to Worcester State University. So that's a big deal. I got to see her play briefly one time. I could tell she's talented. So good for you. Hopefully that works out. Azir McLean, 32 points, 22 rebounds, 85 assists. No, sir. But 32 and 22, that's a big deal. You know, and I believe it too, just based off the way he plays. I already know he was shooting threes right, Coach Robinson? He was probably shooting threes, getting offensive rebounds, boxing out, beating people up down low, shot a few free throws. I already know that's what he did to get those numbers. And then Victor Kukta, 25 points. Wow, how did he do that? Was he getting to the rack? Was he shooting threes? He got a nice looking jump shot. So, I'm used to him being more of a playmaker. So that's a big deal. Shout out to you, Victor. But yeah, where's the I gotta get this Mikey Williams character up here. What's going on, Mikey, man? What's going on? If you're here, give me a NBA playoff update. What's going on? What's going on the circuit for the NBA playoffs? While I get this Mikey Williams post up really quickly. All right. So let me know in the comments what is going on in the NBA playoffs. How are the Celtics looking? Who do you think is favored to win? What about the West Coast? Who's winning it this year? Is it going to be the Celtics? Can somebody in the West beat them? I know everyone likes Philly with Joel Embiid. They think he's the MVP. So, it's definitely going to get interesting. All right, let me share this with you guys. All right, downloads. Let me get my background music. I usually got my background music playing. There we go. Kings up one. Kings up one on the Warriors to start the fourth. Wow, the Kings are trying to fight with the Warriors, huh? But game one, you really can't put too much into game one because they just feeling each other out. Game one it's really nothing, really. But if you're the underdog, it means a lot. But I'm just saying, even if the Warriors drop this first game, they just sparring, really. And then they're going to come back and really see what's up after game two. So the first two games are, then game 3, 4, it get critical. All right, I'm going to do it. How could I do this? All right, I was going to do it like this. I already got it. Look, see, I'm rusty, guys. I came out of retirement. I'm rusty. All right, I'm going to share this window. Then I'm going to ask you guys a few questions. Oh, and I didn't show you guys the poll. All right, window. Here we go. Boom. All right. So here it is. Mikey Williams, is his career over before it started? Arrested on 5 charges of assault with a firearm. So to me, that sounds like he discharged his firearm and injured somebody. And those are pretty serious charges. I'm pretty sure that's a felony. So just earlier, maybe a month ago or almost 2 months ago now, month and a half maybe, we saw what happened with Ja Morant. Ja Morant's on Instagram Live, flashing a gun in a club. And then later you see another young basketball player playing with guns. So I wanted to ask, I asked the people, and I asked you guys in the chat, who is responsible for this? Is it Mikey Williams? Is it Ja Morant? Is it NBA young boy, little baby, little Dirk? Or should we just say they're young? It's not a big deal. How should we look at this situation? Is his career over? Are teams going to want to take a risk on him? Is it bad publicity? Are colleges still going to be interested? Like Memphis, how are they going to feel about this? Is he going to be suspended? Is he going to have to sit out? Like, how do you guys think this is going to play out? So I asked the poll. I did a poll on Instagram. I said, whose fault is this? Ja Morant's, Mikey's, the rappers, or it doesn't matter, he's just a kid? 18% out of about how many people voted? About 350 people voted. 18%. I'll just give you the number. 60 people said Ja Morant. I think some of them are trolling, but it's all good. 229 people said it's Mikey's own fault. Okay. 6 people said it's the rapper's fault. And then 30 people said it doesn't matter, he's just a kid. So the overwhelming consensus was that it's Mikey's fault. And I partially agree. I partially disagree. Now, I don't know exactly what happened. If he was defending himself, being a person who's famous, and then you got people who are jealous of you. Everyone knows you and you don't know them. So maybe you're just being a little bit precautious. You know, I could understand that if that's the way it happened. If he's just involved in stuff he shouldn't be involved with, then yeah, you definitely have to put the blame on him. Now, as far as the music goes, the culture is definitely partially responsible for like the mindset and attitudes that a lot of kids have. You know, the music is just like mental programming. So I definitely think that plays a role as well. And then the 30 people that said it doesn't matter, he's just a kid. He is a kid, but it does matter. So that was like a trick question. He is a kid, but it does matter. Why? Because Mikey's a public figure, right? And nowadays, it's like rappers want to be basketball players and basketball players want to be rappers, right? That's, you know, but that's my take on it. We saw this similar thing with Imani Bates. And that was just what, was that this year or the end of last year with Imani Bates with the weapons? So that's 3 people: Ja Morant, Imani Bates, and now Mikey Williams. And then back in the day, it was Gilbert Arenas who brought the gun to the stadium, but that was a little bit different. So what is going on with the culture? Just putting it out there. But that's my take. I don't know all the details. I wanted to tap in with you guys really briefly. Shout out to the handful of people that's here. Appreciate you guys. We're going to get it jumping again. Shout out to Talon Petway and Bryan Bascones winning the MVP. Come on, Mikey Williams, you got to get it together. Shout out to the Celtics, man. Just spanked the Atlanta Hawks. That might be over in 4 games. Let me take a look. I want to look at the scores. We're going to look at some of the scores in the NBA right now. Some of the matchups, NBA playoffs. At basketball with you guys. So the Kings are up 4. Let me share my screen. The Kings, I can't. Felipe says, I can't help but wonder if parents should be held responsible. That's a good question. I didn't even consider that. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, man. That definitely, it's hard to ignore that. You know, but at the same time, if he's like 18, 19, I feel like that's such a tough age to parent. And, you know, he's definitely influenced by his friends. He's definitely influenced by the culture and the music that he listens to. And a lot of times at that age, like those teen years, as you're approaching like 18, 19, 20, the parental influence isn't as strong as, you know, the environment. Kelvin says Mikey is not a kid, he's 18. Kelvin, let me tell you, bro, 18 is a kid. Believe it or not, he's definitely a kid. He's not grown. It's just that we like to think that 18 is grown, but no, he's still a kid. He's a big kid. He's an older kid, but he's still a kid, man. He's still a kid. But you know, I understand why you would say that, because he's older than you and you look up to him, and a lot of people look up to him, and he's of that legal age. But yeah, he's still a kid though. All right, NBA playoffs. Here we go. share my screen with you guys. All right. So let's look at some of these matchups together. I'll give my take on it. All right. So I'm not sure how quickly this is updating. You know, this is probably like a few minutes behind. But it looked like the Kings were holding off the Warriors to start the fourth quarter. I'm still going to go with, actually, you know, at some point, these Warriors got to go down, right? They've been a strong team for the last 9 years. They've been basically a dynasty for the, it's a 1-point game now. They've been a strong team for almost 10 years. And at some point, that has to come to an end. You know what? I'm going to give a hot take, Felipe. I'm sorry, bro. I like to throw out these hot takes. I'm going to say the Kings are going to beat the Warriors in the first round. And then the Warriors are going to... it depends. Because the Warriors are tough, though, right? But you know what? I'm going to say the Kings are going to shock the Warriors. If the Warriors are going to pull this off, it got to be led by Jordan Poole. The young gun is going to have to do it. The Celtics beat the Hawks by 13, but I saw they were up by like 30 at halftime. So I think that series will end in like 5 games. I'll give the Hawks 1 game. Now, this is my favorite matchup right here. And as much as I like LeBron in his just him being a great player, whether, you know, a lot of people have different feelings about him, but you can't deny he's a great player. As much as I like him, I actually want the Grizzlies to win. I want to see Desmond Bane and Ja Morant and what's my guy's name, the light-skinned dude? What's his name with the braids? I want to see them beat the Lakers. I want to see them beat the Lakers. I actually do. Because the Lakers are going to get to the second, third round and stink it up anyway, most likely. So, yeah, I want to see the Grizzlies win that series. I want to see that. And over here, we got the Heat versus Bucks. I'm taking the Bucks in 4 or 5 games. 4 or 5 games. The Bucks going to get them. I'm going to go 5 games. Knicks, Cavaliers. I think this series is going to go to 6 or 7. And I know the Knicks have been having a great year. But Donovan Mitchell, I think he's going to figure it out. He's like today's Dwayne Wade. Oh yeah. Brooks. I like Brooks. You know, I like Brooks because not only is he about that, but he could also hoop. Like he's good. I like Brooks. He's not scared. And Brooks doesn't he's not like one of these players that like intentionally try to like injure people too. Like he's an a-hole, but he's not someone that's gonna like intentionally like try to hurt you or stuff like that. He's just very competitive and he doesn't back down. So that's what I like about Brooks. So yeah, with this Knicks Cavaliers series, I'm gonna go with the Cavs in 7 or the Knicks in 6. I know that sounds weird. The Cavs are either gonna take it to 7 games or the Knicks are gonna finish this up in 6 games. Philadelphia and Brooklyn, I think is. I'm not a firm believer in the 76ers, to be honest with you guys. I'm gonna say that the Sixers will win, but it's gonna go to 6 games. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. Is there any more? There has to be. All right. So it looks like the Kings are still up. I don't know how quick this is updated, but it looks like the Kings are still up. Clippers versus Suns. Yeah, I'm taking the Suns in that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Suns. Then we got the Timberwolves versus the Nuggets. I'm gonna go with the Nuggets. You know, Michael Porter, Jamal Murray, what's his name? Big boy, Joker. It's coming about that time where they got to do something. They gotta show something, man. I know Murray was out for like a whole season and stuff like that, but like the clock is ticking on the Nuggets. So They got to put something together. I'm going to take them in that series over the Timberwolves, though. Okay. Yeah, I think I went through it. East and the West. Out of the East, I'm going to say Boston comes out of the East. And then in the West, I'm going to go... I feel like everyone's... most people think the Suns. It's hard not to say the Suns because they're such a strong team. If I was to be a betting man, I would say Celtics versus the Suns. But I would rather see something like Celtics versus the Grizzlies, or maybe even Celtics versus the Lakers. I just don't think the Lakers are that good. But even like Celtics versus the Lakers, just because of the rivalry. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's my playoff prediction. This is my first show back. Maybe I'll be back next week. If I could find some interesting topics to speak about, I'll definitely be back for another show to chat with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Share it. This is the end of season 1. When I come back, though, I'm coming back. We're coming back different. I got some new videos. We got new effects, new intro, new music, new everything. But I'm out. Less than an hour. I told you it wasn't going to be a super long show like we used to do during the season. 3-4 hours, staying up till midnight. Not tonight, man. I'm getting up out of here. I'm going to go watch some YouTube videos myself. So thank you guys for watching. Definitely appreciate it. And I'll tap in with you guys another time. So, we got to play the outro. Peace.
Over a bitch, I still got plans to get my mama out the hood when I get rich. We just some young niggas who stand on parents, they ain't gon' switch. Put my life on the line for my niggas, I can't let it go. I promise I fall out for my baby, we just some young niggas who stand on parents, we ain't gon' switch. I got dead friends, they why I would never stop. I feel like still got plans to get my mama out the hood when I get rich. We just some young niggas who stand on business, we ain't gon' switch. I put my life